Welcome to Crossright Homestead. I'm Mary Miller.
And I'm Steve, and we're going to take you along with us today. We're going to go feed the animals. We're going to check on the garden a little bit. We got potatoes we got to get out of the ground. We're going to take you along, try and get some things done today. So our potato row has become a weed row. It's full of weeds, it's terrible. But we're going to go ahead and dig these up and see if we got anything.
Couple nice looking potatoes.
Yeah, these are the red potatoes that we planted, so there's a really nice one there so far. This is a young man's game. I feel it in my back arm. It doesn't take a lot of effort to grow your own garden. It is a little extra work, but it's well worth it in the end rather than having to rely on grocery stores for everything. So we got quite a few out of that little bit of row right there, a little bit of potatoes. So they're nice red potatoes. Yeah, you could go to Walmart and buy those, but these are fresh. You grew them yourself, you know what they are. So we're happy with that. Next year we'll try a couple different things. We got some loyal listeners like Bruce and Nolan, a couple guys that comment on some things we do. We're gonna try their methods next year and see how it works out. Okay, so we got Rosie and Rocky Top here in the background. Rosie's a few weeks away from having a calf. So the calf, Angus calf that we had on the property that was bred, she had her baby calf this week. It was a bull calf. They named it Dutton. So we know Rosie's not too far behind. So start thinking of the names you'd like to enter to name that calf. And we want you to start turning those in and we'll start making a list. So if you have a name for Rosie's calf, we don't know yet if it's a bull or a heifer. So maybe send in one of each and let us know if it's a heifer, this is what you want to name it. If it's a bull, this is what you want to name it. We're going to end up putting all those names into a hat. We're going to draw the winning name out and announce the winner when that calf is born. So feel free to start entering the names that you'd like to name that calf. And we'll put those all in a hat and get it going. We'll turn the electric fence off. So as I go to feed the cows, if the bull comes out, he's got a little bit of a sore on his side. I'm gonna try to get some of this wound care antimicrobial. I'm gonna try to spray that on him, but he doesn't like it real well, so I don't know if he'll let me get close enough to do that. Come on, bull. You can step just a little bit more. You're fine. There it is. Look how big between these two pigs. This one's growing really well. And that one was a runt. They were within just a matter of a couple pounds of each other when we first got them. This one is growing like crazy. That one's still growing fairly well, but not as fast as this big one. Get out of there. Get out of the way. Hey, Grumpy. That is not what that's for.
You just dumped out your water.
So we have had storms here recently, and one of the limbs right here next to our house is by the chicken pen. As you can see, we got some damage going on here. Came down right on the chicken pen. It could have been a lot worse, but we are going to have to repair this. So let's take a look at it. See how bad it hurt our fence. So we do have a little bit of damage. It's not horrible. It's not horrible, but it's going to require us to do a little more work. So it's damaged a little bit, but nothing we can't fix. It'd still hold a chicken, so it's no big deal.
So I'm always interested in repurposing things, and so since our chickens died, I've been wanting to repurpose the chicken's pen. I wanted to get chickens, but we haven't gotten any yet. Not exactly sure what killed all those chickens. So I decided I'd bring my rabbit, Honey Bunny, out here and let Honey Bunny live in the chicken pen. I mean, it's an enclosed space, and I figure, you know, there's a lot of grass, there's a lot of different things she could eat. And I just don't like her being in that pen all the time, that little tiny, you know, pen that we have, which is, this is her house. And I brought it here too so that she, you know, has that familiarity. But I just think it's really neat that she can be in this big enclosed area. What do you think about it, honey bunny? You seem to like it too, all the running around you can do.
Let's go ahead and see what else we can find. So here's one that also happened, but when it happened, it was in the driveway really bad, so I decided to go ahead and cut it up this morning. I didn't get that on video because I just happened to do it so I didn't have to mess with it. But yeah, this one was stuck up in the tree about 10 feet and it blew down and damaged the fence also. So here we have a fairly large cherry tree, but as you can see, the bottom was hollow and rotten, so that strong wind we had the other night just blew this right over. But not only did it ruin this tree, it did miss my deer stand, so that's a blessing. I'm glad for that. But it did ruin several trees that it fell on top of. Take a look at this walnut tree. So this was a nice straight walnut tree. Now it's been at a 90-degree angle, and when we take this tree off, it's probably never going to grow right. So we're probably going to have to end up taking all these small trees down as well. So as you can see, we got a lot of work ahead getting all this stuff cleaned up. It's going to be a mess, but we may wait till it cools off a little bit instead of doing it in the middle of July. We may wait till a little bit closer to fall. So it's just pretty hot right now. So we'll be doing that in the future episodes.
Thanks for watching.
Hope you like this video. We're going to continue to try to bring you new video each week. Hope you have a great week ahead.
God bless.